Welcome to Lastus News Blaster. If you want daily real celebrity news, subscribe now. Hollywood has long been fascinated by fame, success, and power. But when family conflicts spill into the public eye, the spotlight becomes far more intense. In recent days, the Reiner family name, long associated with creativity, influence, and respect in the entertainment industry, has found itself at the center of unsettling discussions. Reports and online speculation have erupted after claims surfaced suggesting that Rob Reiner's daughter has publicly accused her own brother, igniting a storm of controversy, concern, and debate. While details remain fragmented and emotionally charged, the situation has sparked widespread attention, not only because of the Reiner legacy, but because it exposes how deeply complicated family dynamics can become when personal grievances intersect with public life. A legacy suddenly under scrutiny. Rob Reiner is a towering figure in Hollywood, an acclaimed director, actor, and producer whose work has shaped generations of cinema. From The Princess Bride to A Few Good Men, his career has been marked by both commercial success and cultural impact. For decades, the Reiner name symbolized professionalism and creative excellence. That image is now being tested as family-related allegations begin circulating online. Though Rob Reiner himself has not made any official public statement regarding the matter, attention has turned sharply toward his children, particularly after claims emerged that his daughter has come forward with troubling accusations involving her brother. What triggered the allegations? According to sources and online discussions, the situation began quietly. Private concerns allegedly raised within the family that later surfaced publicly. Insiders claim that tensions had been building for some time, fueled by unresolved disputes, emotional distance, and long-standing grievances. When the accusations became public, they were framed not as sudden outbursts, but as the culmination of years of silence. Supporters of Rob Reiner's daughter argue that her decision to speak out was driven by a sense of moral responsibility rather than personal revenge. However, critics caution that public accusations without verified evidence can have irreversible consequences, especially when family members are involved. The emotional weight of speaking out. Coming forward against a sibling is never simple, especially when the family is well known. Observers note that such decisions often involve emotional turmoil, fear of backlash, and the painful possibility of being disbelieved. In this case, Rob Reiner's daughter is described by some sources as having struggled privately before making any claims public. The emotional toll, they say, was immense. Supporters emphasize that breaking silence in a high-profile family can feel isolating, even when one believes they are doing the right thing. At the same time, legal experts stress the importance of due process and warn against forming conclusions based solely on personal statements or online narratives. Public reaction, support, and skepticism. As news of the accusations spread, social media erupted with divided reactions. Some users expressed unwavering support for Rob Reiner's daughter, praising her courage and framing her actions as an example of accountability within powerful families. Others urged caution, pointing out the absence of verified details and reminding audiences that allegations do not equal guilt. The debate has highlighted a broader cultural tension between believing those who speak out and protecting individuals from unproven claims. The polarization has only intensified as commentators, influencers, and entertainment blogs weigh in, often amplifying speculation rather than facts. The brother at the center of the claims. The brother named in the allegations has not issued a detailed public response. Sources close to him reportedly deny any wrongdoing and describe the situation as a deeply painful family dispute being misrepresented in the public sphere. Legal analysts note that silence does not necessarily imply guilt. In many cases, individuals are advised to refrain from public statements while assessing their legal options. Still, the lack of a clear rebuttal has fueled further speculation, keeping the controversy alive. Rob Reiner's position, silence or strategy. Rob Reiner's silence has been interpreted in multiple ways. Some believe he is attempting to protect his family's privacy during an emotionally volatile time. Others speculate that legal counsel may be involved, advising restraint until matters are clarified. Historically, Reiner has been outspoken on social issues, making his absence from this conversation particularly noticeable. Industry insiders suggest that his role as both a father and a public figure places him in an impossible position, caught between loyalty and the glare of public scrutiny. When family conflict becomes public property, experts in media ethics point out that family disputes involving celebrities often become distorted once they enter the public domain. Private pain is transformed into headlines, and nuanced realities are flattened into viral narratives. In this case, the situation has reignited conversations about boundaries, accountability, and the consequences of turning deeply personal conflicts into public spectacles. Psychologists note that public exposure can intensify trauma for all involved, regardless of where the truth ultimately lies. Broader implications in Hollywood. The controversy surrounding the Reiner family has also sparked a wider discussion about power structures in Hollywood families. Children of influential figures often grow up under immense pressure, with expectations that constrain sibling relationships. Some commentators argue that the case highlights the need for better mental health support within elite families, where image management often takes priority over emotional well-being. Others see it as a reminder that fame does not insulate families from dysfunction, it may even magnify it. Legal and ethical considerations. From a legal standpoint, allegations of this nature require careful handling. Defamation laws, privacy rights, and potential civil actions all loom large when accusations are made publicly. Media outlets covering the story have largely relied on cautious language, emphasizing that claims remain unproven and that no official legal findings have been released. Ethically, journalists face the challenge of balancing the public's right to know with the responsibility to avoid harm. A family divided. Perhaps the most tragic aspect of this situation is the apparent fracture within the Reiner family. Regardless of the outcome, relationships may be permanently altered. Family therapists note that public accusations can make reconciliation exceedingly difficult, especially when outside voices shape the narrative. For now, the Reiner family remains largely silent, leaving observers to speculate while waiting for clarity. What happens next? As of now, there is no confirmation of legal proceedings or official investigations related to the claims. The future direction of the story depends on whether additional statements, evidence, or legal actions emerge. Until then, the situation remains a cautionary tale about the costs of public conflict, especially within families whose lives are already under constant observation. Final thought. The allegations involving Rob Reiner's daughter and her brother have shaken a family known for its Hollywood legacy. While emotions run high and opinions remain divided, one truth stands out: the public rarely sees the full picture. As this story continues to unfold, it serves as a reminder that behind every famous name are real people, complex relationships, and deeply human struggles, ones that deserve careful consideration rather than rushed judgment.